Alright, hello everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Pikmin 2, back again, with some more Pikmin. Trying to beat it in time for Pikmin 3, or 4, not 3, Pikmin 4, which I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to because it comes out in a couple weeks and this game is a bit longer from what I remember. And I'm not nearly as experienced with it as I was with 1, but we'll play it, see how far we get, and then if I don't beat it before 4, I will come back to it after 4. And then eventually play Pikmin 3, which is also on the Switch, I learned, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so we're gonna get going, and I will be hiding my webcam during the opening cutscene just so you can see the whole scene. And yeah, here we go. Hokutate Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. I didn't hide myself yet. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hokutate Freight, ran into financial difficulties. Alright, this is the furthest we've gotten with actual audio working, so... Look, it's the dolphin again! It's back! Captain Olimar. Planet Hokutate. Hokutate Freight. President of Hokutate Freight and local employee, Louis. You know, I always thought Louis was Olimar's brother. I guess it's not. He's just an co-worker. Olimar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad. Quite glad. But sadly, I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden Pikmin brand carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. That emote looks scarily like this guy, in a way, Ed. No, not the dolphin, come back! But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, 10,100 money. I missed what that line of dialogue was. Olimar, what is this? You brought that back as a souvenir for your kid? Treasure, 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 money, money, money. So you can see where this game is going over the first one. Initiating valuation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 10 pokos. This thing's worth 100 pokos. That's more than a year's salary. Hey, 10,000 pokos left. What? There are more on that planet. They can repay our debt. It's like Animal Crossing with Tom Nook. Louis, you something with Captain Olimar. We have to go back to the planet to collect treasure to sell to pay off the company's debt, essentially. Yeah, just like Animal Crossing, absolutely. Look at this piece of junk ship we got. And Caputi and I were meeting this morning to talk about our potential plans for Star Wars Celebration, so. That planet looks oddly familiar, doesn't it? That looked like a continent that we're familiar with. The Valley of Repose. No, Louis! Bye, Louis. I forget what the name of this ship is. That was close. I have averted a crash landing, running diagnostics. Alert, danger, Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment, look. Hey, look who it is! Are their little friends? Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. Help them. Use L to put the cursor near Pikmin and press B to call them with your whistle. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry further, remember? Oh, also I remembered since the last game, these little guys are dwarf bulborbs. They're not bulborbs. And then the big ones are just bulborbs. The red and black ones are bulbears. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Sup, Lo-Fi? Welcome to the Pikmin 2 stream. Hold A to grab a Pikmin, then release to throw it. Thank you, ship computer. Get out of here, you damn bulborb. Or dwarf bulborb. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just re-established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed... Oh yeah, fortunate. I was right the first time. We have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Oh, I didn't put myself back on the screen. Hello, I'm back. Right, I can switch back and forth between Olimar and Louis. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. Oh, so the map. Oh, look, it's an onion. Oh, wait, let me see. Wow, this starting area is way bigger than the first one. I forgot about that. I forgot how big it was. So these are all the things we can collect. Oh, no, these are items that... Oh, can we get items that, like, improve our character? I don't remember that part. I do remember there are dungeons in this game. Unlike in 1. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Yeah, 1 was very short. This one, I think, is quite a bit longer. I don't know exactly how much, but like the last one I beat in like 6 hours or something like that. This one will be way longer than that. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. Any shaders? No. No, this is all on the Switch, so it's not emulated or anything. I can't add any graphics upgrades or anything to it. That'd be pretty fun though. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. Press A to throw a Pikmin where you want it to take action. A squad of them can do a lot. You can disband a squad of Pikmin that's following you by pressing X. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? Yeah, the graphics are funny. The graphics in the new one look really good. It's chasing me. I mean, these are like OG GameCube graphics, so there's a reason they look the way they do. Alright, I can probably just skip through all of this like early tutorial stuff, considering I just played one. Yeah, blah blah blah. Gather nutrients to get more Pikmin. Oh, holding A to rapidly pick Pikmin. I always thought it was tapping A. Was it holding A in the first game? Maybe I do need to listen to the tutorial. Why are you both going to the same one? I don't have a time limit on this first day, so. Louis and Olimar's whistles sound different. Louis. Olimar. It also says their names when you switch to them. Oh, a battery. Sparkle. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press ZL to move the camera from behind you. Also press ZR to zoom in or out, and up and down on R to change angles. Oh, and press left or right on R to rotate the camera. Okay, so that just recenters behind me. This is zooming. Yeah, okay. Same old, same old. I should have let these guys grow into flowers before I plucked them. New mechanic. Throw Pikmin on the bag to press it down. So this makes it easier to multitask, considering you can have two captains now. You can still only have 100 out at once, though. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, X to take solo action, and Y to change leaders. So yeah, I can... So I can call Louis back with B, and then we're in a single group, and then I can split up like normal, and take some Pikmin with Olimar, take some with Louis, and so on. I know I need to get that battery, but I need 35 Pikmin for this, huh? Maybe I can't do that today. It seems like it might be a thing, huh? That bag is a lot more firm than the last one. Having leaves is just so slow. Pick up the pace, folks. Can I help push it? What are you up to today, Ed? And Lo-Fi, if you're still out there, what are you guys doing? Anything interesting? Ed, I'm sure you're probably getting ready for your trip or something like that. Yeah, you leave on Thursday, right? That's cool. It's gonna be an exciting trip, I'm sure. Lots to do. This battery. I'm gonna complain until I get flower Pikmin about how slow these guys are. Oh, Ed, I'm moving, by the way. Not very far, but I'm moving. My mom and sister and brother-in-law have a big house, and they have a basement, and that they don't really use that much, and there's a guest room in it, or like an extra bedroom, and they're letting me move in there so that I can like save and not have to pay rent every month and save up to get my own place eventually. Yeah, so I'm gonna be, I mean, between rent and like utilities and stuff, I'm gonna be saving like an additional $1,500 a month by not having to pay rent. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. Yeah, the place where we played the Avatar game. Yep, that's where we're going. That's where I'm going. In that basement. I took the liberty of naming it what I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. Yeah, and I'm excited. It's gonna be very good for my savings as well. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hocotate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. I don't remember if there's like a 30-day time limit in this game like there was the first one. Like, we have the debt that we have to pay off, and there might be a time limit on that, but I don't remember what the day time limit is. So like I said, the game is longer, but I think when you go into the dungeons, it pauses time above the world, so that there's more time in those that doesn't count towards your days. So that's why it goes longer. But I don't remember for sure. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely true. My family does like dinners together a couple days a week at least, and stuff that I'll save money on. I actually already canceled, but even before I was planning on moving in with them, I canceled my HelloFresh, so I'm not doing that anymore. I just got my last delivery of that today, so that'll save me $70 a week on that. We got the Courage Reactor, which is worth 280 Pokos, I think was the money. 20 red Pikmin. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. Keep up the pace of 280 in a day. I think I can do that, Mr. President. The Piclopedia. Yeah, so we have like a collection of names for things now. We've got the Dwarf Red Bulborbs. We've got pellet posies. Oh yeah, you can throw carrots at them to see how they react, to test what throwing Pikmin at them would be like. I'm not gonna read all of these, but that gives you like little data bits on everything too. A lot more, you know, in-depth information over the first game. Back to the Valley of Repose. Yeah, I don't remember this game nearly as well as the first game. I've only played this one once, I think. Maybe twice. So it's going to be a lot of investigating and guessing on my part. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company. Too real. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Yes, sir, Mr. Ship. We got the Pikmin. Get into pellet posies. Okay, so the time limit has started. So we've got to hurry. Build up our numbers early. We need 35 Pikmin to get through that bag, so building up the numbers is actually required. Okay, I'm definitely gonna wait a minute to see if these... I don't know how long it takes to grow these things up into buds and then flowers, but we'll see. We'll wait until these folks get back, which they're coming now. And I think the last time I played this game was probably freshman year. So it's been 10 years. You know, I thought the one with 2 on it would have gone way faster than the one with 1, but I mean, it is going faster, but not incredibly so. Okay, so it takes a lot of time to get buds. We'll just pick them and hope that we find some nectar soon. Oh, right, you pick twice as fast because I have, oh shit, this grew. Because I have Louie picking them with me. Alrighty. Next up, get this paper bag pressed down. Go kill that bulb orb. Go around back. Nice. One shot. Let's hope the same strategies work as the first game. Pretty sure they do. Uh-oh. I was missing. Yeah, that was on me. I missed my throw. Bad start. That's alright. It happens. I should have been straight behind it, going straight on, but I was going like sideways, so when it stood up, I lost my aim. Okay. Well, we're gonna start that. And that one. Oh, good. It's facing away from me here. There we go. Scrunched up soda can. How much does this one take? 35. Okie dokie. So we're gonna start breaking this down. Actually, what we're gonna do, have Olimar direct these guys. Just bring this in. This isn't really gonna do too much for me, but I'm gonna try to practice switching back and forth between the two. Have Louis come with these guys and Olimar stay back with those ones at the wall. Seems like a reasonable enough course of action. This is a very snowy place. Was there a snow place in the first one? No. No, there wasn't. So, you know, new environments. I'll be honest, the beginning of the game here is a little slow until we get, like, the other colors of Pikmin, but... yeah, it's the intro and tutorial and stuff, so... it's gonna be tutorial-y. Alright, we got loads of Pikmin now. Would have had more if I didn't let those couple get killed, but that is beside the point. How are these guys doing? Actually, you know, wow. They got 2 of the levels down. That's actually way better than I would have expected them to be doing. Oh, actually, nope. Gotta break off, and I need... nope, not 58 of you. I wish there was an easier way to spread these out. Yeah, that's true. Having both Olimar and Louis is definitely a change. And in the third game, you actually get 3 people. So it's even more chaotic. I don't remember if the exact mechanics are the same, but... yeah, luckily they didn't continue the trend in Pikmin 4, because that would have been a nightmare. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When massed, their might is ferocious. Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as superior. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin and release the throw with B. Press X to disband the group. Yeah, okay. Wait, what did that say about pressing minus? Oh, controls. Okay. Ed, I don't know if Olimar is in Pikmin 4, actually. I don't think they've shown him in any... I don't remember if he was in 3 either, come to think of it. He might have been referenced or shown, but I don't think he was actually in it. Interesting, warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear, the leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. I will return any Pikmin outside of the group to the onion. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Okay. Well, can't get blue Pikmin yet, so... gonna wait till this comes back. Yeah, I haven't played 3 since it came out, and it's been a while. But I do not recall Olimar being in it. And again, I haven't seen him in any of the promotional material for Pikmin 4. $170. Names, utter scrap. Fair. Yeah, we'll find out if Olimar survives. All right, everybody. In we go. Enter this hole with your Pikmin squad. Yep. He succumbs to the bank, yeah. He actually gets repossessed because we don't make enough money. Sub-level 1, Emergence Cave. Down we go. Calm down. Intriguing, my heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than the surface. Analysis suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you wish to check underground terrain, press plus to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. Look, the time limit's gone for today. This is a quick, easy introduction to how the caves work. No, you stupid Pikmin. You shouldn't have kept attacking. What is this strange thing? A citrus lump. The names are actually really funny. I do appreciate the names. Spicy ginger ale. I do like ginger ale on occasion. Quite a tasty drink. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. So do I just not have to bring them back? Does that not do anything for me? Oh, they're worth a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you can't get more Pikmin when you're down here, so. The quenching emblem. Oh, he's powering down. Sounds like. I think that means that there's no more treasure down here right now. Or on this level, maybe. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, do you recall that you can adjust the camera with it? Yeah, you already told me about the camera. Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Don't worry, all your Pikmin will follow you. Approach the hole. How do you know the Pikmin will follow me? You're the one that's new to this planet. I've been here. I spent a whole 15 days here. Don't you dare try to tell me the deep magic of the planet. Final floor. With spooky music. No, you fucking idiot. He woke it up. Ooh, big treasure. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will you ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift. Man, if only we had something that was stronger than a red Pikmin. Too bad that nothing like that exists. I don't know what you're laughing at, Ed. I'm being serious. Nothing could ever be stronger than 100 red Pikmin. Nope, no other Pikmin colors besides red, blue, and yellow. That's all that ever exists. Oh wait, what's this? Astounding, a flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. Ugh. Oh, so I'm only playing with leaf Pikmin for the rest of the game? Is that what you're saying? That would be a nightmare. Sacrifice the Pikmin. And then the flower wilts. Oh, look at this. Who's this lad? Ooh, a little sumo lad. They make the earth shake, that's how you know they're strong. Amazing, a purple Pikmin. It has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Yeah, and from what I remember, you don't get like an onion for these guys above the surface. They just stay on the ship with us. Because you can't like store these guys. They're just made from those flowers. I guess you can make, I don't know if you can make more by having them lift stuff. I don't remember. I mean, I imagine you have to be able to, but I don't know how that would work. So yeah, each purple is worth 10. They are painfully slow, though. So I'm just going to take these 20 and go this way for now. Oh, there's nothing this way. Alright, it's just back that way. Well. We'll toss everybody else on here. Hopefully that speeds it up a little bit. I don't think it will. They're really having a hard time getting up this little piece of geometry right here. Oh, here it comes. There we go. Had to get right in the center. 200. Name, Spherical Atlas. There's a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error, I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the sphere chart. Press plus to contact me and go to the exploration kit on your radar and press okay. Now we have this new data. What is decoded territory tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if so yeah, I'm pretty sure that sound means that there's no more items in this area. With speedrunning this, Ed, I kind of feel like it would be worth it to wait the time at the start to make them all flowers, and that will speed up like the gathering, but there's also probably way more like exploits and stuff that they have. Purple ones are also slow, which is a downside of them. They're extra slow. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Yeah, it would really suck if the day progressed while you were down in these caves. Why am I missing one? You absolute annoyances. Get back here. They may, even if they're left behind down here, they may still join you. I don't know if you can actually lose Pikmin down here, but I don't want to test that. Maybe I should test it. With a red, not a purple. It may also be proximity to this place, but we'll soon find out. I think that's part of what the ship was saying earlier, how they won't stay behind. Yeah, okay, we didn't lose any. Nice. Cave complete. Back to the Valley of Repose. Yeah, and then we come back up. At the same time we went down, I think. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first expedition, your successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Thanks, ship. Olimar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect the treasure. Alright, so there is no 30-day thing. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Yeah, there's no time limit on this, which is very nice. It does make it quite a bit different from the first game, but a lot more peaceful. Yeah, you see the purple ones just popped into the spaceship. Yeah, it definitely does take the pressure off. Thankfully. Today's report. $952. Yeah, and it allows them to make the game longer, because I think the length of Pikmin 1 is perfect for how stressful it is. This one, if they wanted to make it longer and keep the same amount of stress, it would have been too much for me, personally. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well. You don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hokotic Savings and Loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So ha! You know, fair. You have nothing else to lose, so what are they going to take from you? And we are slowly paying off the debt. We got the Awakening Wood. So at the bottom there, you see there's 2 more sets of question marks. There's one set of question marks per cave. So there's 4 caves in this area. I guess each of these areas is based on a season. I don't remember that being a thing from before, but that's how it seems based on what this map looks like. God, there's a lot of enemies in this game that I'm not going to remember what their weak points are or how to kill them. There's a D6 up there. Gotta get some dice. Start rolling. Good morning. It should please you to know the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hole. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Stand in the ring of light below me and press A to call the purple Pikmin out. I think this might be spring because it's awakening. It's the Awakening Wood, so I think this is spring. Because we just did winter, so I think it's you do winter, spring, then summer and fall, probably. So let me see, if I throw one of these bad boys at this, where do you take that? Because I don't think we're gonna get more purple Pikmin from it. Oh yeah, it is lit up red, which means it's going to red. There's grass, which means nectar. Louis, has Olimar instructed you on the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? Yeah. I know these instructions already. Oh, okay. We're gonna collect these. Oh boy, Bugzors. Start picking stuff up, killing things, collecting more reds. Because if I can get to 100, I can then hopefully get all of them to be flowered. Okay. Let's not make the same mistake as last time. Let's get directly behind it and throw right at it. The purples also do a lot more damage when they land on it, as you can see there. It didn't even have time to stand up before it was dead. Oh, the purples are really good for these bugs too, apparently. They like stunned it. Look at that. Oh shit, I didn't know they did that. Oh fuck, nice. What? Oh, one of you. Oh, he dropped a bunch of nectar. I thought those guys only dropped pellets. 170 for a strawberry? Sunseed berry. Hey! We got flowers. The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar are instantly matured into flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar. How intriguing, like plants, Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. Captain Olimar, you must share this information you have with your subordinate, Louis. Yeah, I can already... 10% of debt recovered, let's go! I can already almost guarantee that I'm going to not use Louis to his full potential, just because I constantly forget to split up to do stuff. I'm just so used to doing things with just Olimar. I'm gonna try my best to remember to use Louie, but who knows how well that'll go. 2 days, 10%, or 3 days? 2 days? 3 days, 10% of debt recovered. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely some points that where there's like puzzles that involve you splitting them up, so I will have to do it for that. But there's a lot more that I could do using both of them the whole time that I will forget about. Oh, you? Hello. More nectar. Get the other dead guy? What other dead guys are you talking about, Ed? Wait, who did I kill? What happened? Oh. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, the little mole boars. Mole borbs. Thank you. I was too intent on, oh my god, look how much faster they are, on getting everybody flowered up. There's also 2 more globs left, so once these guys come through, I can hopefully have at least like 98, 99, and maybe 100, and then get them all leafed. Yeah, I hit 100. Olimar, we have a problem. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. Didn't you know? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, right. You know what it is? I have 95 out, but there's 5 blue Pikmin chilling over here that I have to go get. All right, we got everybody. Everyone's flowers. Ooh, right. Forgot about this. No. God damn it. Louis, stay there. What is this? Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me more specimens. These things are pretty cool. More berries. Captain Olimar, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing down on the D-pad. When necessary, I can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. Press plus to contact me and confirm your berry count by pressing left. Nice. I got a berry potion. What on earth will that do? Wow, they grew back already. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I vaguely recall this enemy. I think I know what he's gonna do. And boy, it's kind of annoying. Pops up, he's got a smushy face though. And he's got a tongue. Yeah, he didn't get any kills, I don't think. Nope, he almost killed that one. Oh no, we can't reach up there yet. What'll happen with that? Who knows? Is there anything over here? I should probably just beeline get. Oh, holy shit! I forgot that was a thing. Oh my god, that scared me legitimately. Holy shit! That freaked me out. Oh god. Whew. Well, keep an eye out for those things. I need 200. Do I have enough purples for this? I don't think I have enough for this yet. No, because I'm gonna need over. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. No. Not yet. Alright, I didn't see what that looked like on the surface, so I actually don't know how to get rid of that thing. Oh, this is bad, huh? I forget what this does. Here's a sacrifice. Well, shit. I don't know what I do here then. Biological sensors are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin, but my records indicate no such data. Are my recordings incomplete? Well, yeah, red Pikmin are heat resistant. We know this. Oh, you know what? Once I go in this cave, I can probably get more purple Pikmin, which will allow me to knock that bag down. This is kind of a waste, but this is going to go away at the end of the day anyway. So you three, suck up that nectar. This game most certainly going to take a good amount more time. That's all right. It's a very fun game. Oh, there we go. At the top it tells you what type of Pikmin you're going to need for this area. So I need fire Pikmin. Oh, I remember what that wall is. Oh, right. Okay, duh. Enter this hole with your Pikmin squad. Yes. That wall type may or may not be related to the other new kind of Pikmin in this game that I initially forgot existed. The Hole of Beasts. All right, what do we got down here? Okay, So the exits or the going deeper is down there, and then there's a bunch of different directions to go here. Nothing really over here. Oh no, there is a thing up here. I have some more leaves there that I haven't powered up yet. That's right. Oh god, bugs. No, you don't eat the purple Pikmin, you son of a bitch. No picking stuff up yet. It's too dangerous with these fuckers running around. No. Alright, well, go for it. Kill him. You can't half-ass going for the purple bugs. They will kill you. They're not worth much, but I will come back and pick all that stuff up. Is that it? Is that all there was? Really? Alright, well. First floor done, I suppose. Go pick up that D-pad that's over here. Just scatter these boys around. Alright, new item get. What's this one? Name, Stone of Glory. Nothing more to find on this level. And away we go. Delve deeper. We must go deeper. Deeper and deeper into the ground. Sublevel 2, the Hole of Beasts. Alright, so there's this egg here. If I'm not mistaken, this egg holds some nectar. Yeah, it does. Alright, we got flowers. Any enemies? Nope. Oh, more purples. Hell yeah. That's good and bad. Good because more purples, but bad because it probably means we're gonna need their strength and damage. We definitely need the purples for the paper bag, so. I think each one weighs 10 too. They can lift 10 and weigh 10. So that should be good. Any items in here to get? No? That seems odd. I guess there are none on this level. Unless I just missed it somehow, but sure. Oh, an annoying thing about those flowers though is when you throw Pikmin into them and they get replanted, they don't have their flower or bud anymore. They go back to being leaves, which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Okay. So we're gonna split up. And Olimar's gonna take the red boys in first. To deal with this area. Hopefully clear out anything nasty, and then Louis can come through with the purples. Oh, it's a Mahjong tile? Oh! Oh, the red Pikmin can stop the fire geysers. Is that permanent? I didn't know they could do that. I don't think they could in the first game. Ow. They sure can here, though. We'll see if it stays permanent. Name, the Strife Monolith. Alright, bring all these boys back through, Louie. I guess that's another good way to use the double up, is to have one of them stay back to collect the other ones after they, you know, bring an item back. Here we are again. I'm gonna test this again. I'm doing it with 25 this time, which is super dumb in case it doesn't work, but I need to see to make sure that I can just have them go deliver that and then just leave. I'm pretty sure you can, because I think the ship did say, you know, all your Pikmin will follow you, but I need to verify. The Cosmic Archive, it's a Nintendo disc made in Japan. Yeah, so if you haven't been able to tell yet from the globe and the shot of the planet at the beginning, this is on Earth where this happens. One way or another. Well, let's hope we still have all 95 once we get down here. I don't think you can leave Pikmin behind here. It'd be kind of dumb if you could. Sub-level 4. Yeah, cool. We're back at 95. Kill the ball bear, kill the ball bear. Wow. Oh, you got a Game & Watch on him? Look at that. My man had a Game & Watch. Yeah, you know what? Let's get back here for a second. Olimar, take your red crew and clear out these blazes. There's an egg there. That's the exit here. Okay. Oh, another purple flower. All right. Nintendo playing card. You know why? Nintendo was at one point a playing card company. When it was founded, it was a playing card company. I'm sure a lot of people who play Nintendo games are aware of that, but I like that fact. It's interesting. And if you didn't know that fact, now you do. You learned something new. Name, the Luck Wafer. Good name, good name. Holy shit, what are you guys? What the fuck was that? Well, those are terrifying. I don't know if those things do damage or not. I'll be honest. I'm unsure. Are these all flowers on there? Alright, so I have all the leaves on me. Let's try to get them all flowered up. Come on, Game & Watch has got to be worth a lot. 280. That's 20%. The Dream Architect. Oh, this is not nectar. The red liquid you see contains refined ultra spicy essence. 1 drop contains 1 dose. Press down to spray this extract on your entire group. Have you tried it yet? I have not. I will try it later. I'll try it. I believe there's a boss fight at the end of this cave. I'll do it then. I also didn't see, was that the end here? Did I get everything? I think so. I also think the ship will tell me if there's things left. I might have said that already, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Sub-level 5. Yep, this looks like a boss arena. If I've ever seen one. Final floor. Also, the fact that they give you that. Why do I feel like I know? What the fuck? Never mind. Oh, I remember this thing. I don't know what it does, but I remember what it is. Or I remember the model for it. Well, let's just get going. Where's the best place to attack it? In the front? I don't remember where to attack it. Alright. We're powering them up. So I used the potion. Astounding, the heads of the Pikmin are glowing, and they seem extremely agitated. The ultra spicy spray appears to increase Pikmin's speed and attack power. What a discovery. So they're fast and strong, and they're pissed off. I don't know how to fight this thing. Oh, it rolls. Oh, it rolls. Oh my god, it just rolled over all my Pikmin. Oh boy, that was bad. I lost like all the purple Pikmin that I had. Well, shit. I know what it does now. That was unfortunate. No, no! I need to restart this place. I have no Pikmin left. Well, there's no time limit. I should have been more careful with this and like not just run right in. Yeah, that was bad. That was a really bad move on my part. I don't know why I did it that way. The electronic tester, or love tester. How bizarre, this device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hook Date cannot come soon enough. Yeah, that was a devastating day 3. And I don't have enough purple Pikmin to press down that damn wall anymore. Well, it needs 31 Pikmin, which is exactly what I have, even though the purples count as extra. Oof, that was awful. I should have learned after the first attack to just stand back and watch and not throw stuff at it. All right, next time, go in with like 2 Pikmin and wake it up and then see what happens. Name the prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. Cool. Treasure detector. Right, and then it goes gray when there's no treasure left to be found. I remember that now. Is this thing worth any money at all? 15 bucks. All right. Man, that was a kick in the teeth. Yeah, I probably could have done something like that. And I just was trying to bum rush it and wasn't thinking about how what its attack pattern was. I lost 64 Pikmin. Yikes. Yikes. I didn't remember. I remembered that enemy's like appearance and the model for it. I did not remember anything about what it did. And that's going to happen a lot in this playthrough, I think. Am I going to need to do that again to get more purple Pikmin? I might. Because I don't think I can progress in this place until I get that paper bag pressed down, which I need more purples for. Wait, can I do a quick run of it now? I don't know. I can do that. That might be a move. There's a treasure over here. Yeah, I'm definitely farming Pikmin. That's definitely the goal right now. I'm back up to 61. Although 5 of those are the blues that are at their home. I think the treasure is up there. And I even went up here earlier and didn't even try. Is it like buried? I don't know. It looks like it's up here, but I can't get anything right now. Who knows? Who can say? Well, I'm gonna leave these here and see if they turn into leaves overnight. They may. Whoops. If not, I'll just pick, or see if they turn into flowers overnight. If they don't, I'll just pick them in the morning. But oh, that was heartbreaking. I don't think there's anything else I can collect today. But yeah, it's definitely up here, this treasure. I just can't see it right now. I may need a different type of Pikmin or something for it. I don't know which kind. Oh, these butterflies. I think may drop nectar. Yeah. Oh, they do something. Yeah, they drop nectar when you kill them. Also, you see that flower up there with the eyes? That was that big like bulb creature. I didn't notice the first time. Whoops. So what does this butterfly do for me? Does it give me like anything? Maybe just one Pikmin? I knew they gave me the nectar too, but no, nothing. Oh, there it is. Just one. Okay. Well, just gonna end the day. Hopefully tomorrow goes better. I'm gonna have to beeline it to that dungeon, run it again to get a bunch more purples, and then I might be able to just ignore the boss. If it's even there, the boss actually probably isn't there anymore since I beat it. So hopefully I can just run through to get some purples. I'm less hesitant to end the day early now that there's no time limit. Not that I ever ran into a problem of running out of days in the first game, but yeah. Okay. Hey, 2258. We got to 20% completed. We lost a lot. We lost 5 purples, or we're down 5 purples from where we started, but we also got way more throughout the day, so yeah. We lost 67 Pikmin today in battle. Rikes. Rut-row. How's progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Press ZR for a close-up view of the action. A 0 loss run is very hard, as you can probably imagine. Some of the bosses are tricky. Alright, so the Pikmin are still leaves. Good to know. Oh, Louie, you wanna help me? Okie doke. We have 69 Pikmin aside from the blues that are buried in the ground, I think. Oh wait, where are the... Oh, that doesn't include the blues? What happened to the blues that were out? Did they die? They may have... No, they're still there. Weird. Oh, Lord, what are you? What is this grub thing doing? Oh, they eat the berries, right. It was scaring me for a second. I was like, I don't remember what this thing is or does. Well, Ed, I need more purples before I can get the blues, is the problem. Yes, I will get purples or blues next, but I need to push down this bag, which requires way too many Pikmin. Way more than I have. I think. Because I can't get up there. Also, they're behind an electric gate? Really? Blue pilled. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't go back down here. Good. Alright. Time to speedrun this to get some purple Pikmin back. All the treasures are already gone. Hopefully, most of the enemies are gone. At least the boss, I would hope. Where are the purple flowers? I don't even remember if there were purple flowers on this level. Don't think there was. Good kill blocks. I wonder how long it would take to just keep doing this dungeon and get up to 10k without ever getting items. Pay off the debt solely with monsters. That's like one of those wild Pikmin challenges that people would do, that I can imagine people doing. Okay. There's an egg with some nectar in it there. I'm gonna get the purples and then get that nectar. I think 2 of the levels had purple flowers on them, so. A lot of my reds are leaves too, actually, so this will be helpful. Is this gonna be nectar or is this gonna be potion? Either way, ooh, double nectar. Hello. Alright, we still got a couple leaves, but most of us are flowers. Actually, there's only 1 leaf left. Good. Alright, I could probably get out of here now, but there's more purple flowers, and the more purple Pikmin, the better, really. Ed, are you going to see Oppenheimer and Barbie when they come out? I already have my tickets reserved for both of them. Yeah, I figured you guys are probably going to be on your trip when it comes out, but when you get back, they'll be in theaters for a while, I'm sure. Or you can go see it in Japan. I wonder if they have like English showings of movies, or like in, because I know the movie theater by my house does some foreign language showings of movies sometimes. In like the really touristy areas, I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. Also, you're gonna have to let me know the kind of stuff you guys do while you're there, because we are currently planning to go to Star Wars Celebration, which is in Japan in 2 years. Oh, that's cool. An app to track everything is a good idea. Hole bugs. What are these bugs? It doesn't seem that the bugs do anything. They just scared everybody away. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Make some friends while you're there. And I will wait to, you know, bog you guys down with the details, since I know you're already in the middle of planning a trip, but you guys are definitely going to be invited to go to the trip if you to come with if you guys want to. Like I said, I know you guys are currently in the midst of planning all of this, and it's probably a lot, but it's definitely open. Kabooty and I spent like 2 hours this morning working on plans. Oops, I think I threw some already purples in there. That was a waste. Oh, it looks like it only counted for the red ones that I threw in. That's good. That's cool. We looked at some places on Airbnb today and found some really cool places too, so hopefully we'll be able to get something good. I'm already excited, and we still have like a year and a half left until the actual event. Is that something you would be interested in, though? I know it's far out, but we're trying to get interest before we get some more deep plans made. Okay, I figured as much. I think I might have mentioned it to you before already, too, so. But yeah, we did like cost estimates and stuff for the whole thing and how much, when we wanted to go for. I'm not fighting the boss again, just so you know. See ya. I could have done it to redeem myself, but it's not a pride thing. I'm not. It's not worth it. I can admit my mistakes and not try to make them a second time. Okay. I do actually have enough purples to just push this down with purples, but that one missed and this one took too long to get here, so. Oh, there's another. Ooh. I was very curious what I was supposed to do here because that electric fence is kind of worrying, but this makes more sense. I didn't realize there was another cave here. Astounding. My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? If you find trouble below, press plus to contact me and press right on the radar screen. The exploration pod will drop its loot to make room to carry you, Louie, and the Pikmin to safety. Oh, there's like an escape hatch. That's cool. Oh, the blue Pikmin are fighting something. Red and some weird other thing at the end there. I wonder what that is. Similar to what is coming out of that wall. Our plan right now, Ed, is to go for 11 days. 2 of those days being like flight days, so like the first and last day, and then we'll have 9 in between to, you know, do stuff. 3 of the days will be for the Star Wars event. Seems like a good amount of time. So it'll be like the night we get there, and then 5 days and nights, and then 3 days for the Star Wars stuff. It is like, by train, it's like 25 minutes outside of Tokyo. It's like a 45-minute drive, but like 25 minutes by train. It's in Chiba, I believe is the name of the town. But yeah, it's real close to Tokyo. Whoa, this place is actually really cool. This like metallic rusting look. Yes, yeah, it's the east side, absolutely. And one of the things that we noticed while we were looking for things to do is that like halfway between Chiba and Tokyo is Disney Tokyo. So we might try to do a day trip to Disney. Shoe polish. Alien billboard. All right, no more treasure on this level. Up we go, or down we go. The dungeons in this game, it does make the game quite different, but it adds some cool stuff that the first game didn't have. In my opinion, at least. And that's all that really matters to me at this moment. Oh, these boys. Remember these guys? Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know if they can throw Pikmin off the edge. If they can, very bad. If they can't, then these things are pretty easy. The worst part is that they kill the flowers on the Pikmin and make them just regular leaves. Yeah, it looks like you can't throw them off the edge, so that's good news. You're gonna be a sacrifice. Well, it froze. I was trying to do science. Coconut water. The drought ender. Oh, okay. You can throw Pikmin off the edge. 07's for our test subject. I should have thrown one of the leaves if I... did I throw a leaf? It might have been a leaf that I threw. I did not think that I was going to be able to do that. I don't know why. Whoops. Petrified heart. I went to the racetrack yesterday with friends, and the racetrack by my house had the camel and ostrich races again that they did last year. Very fun. Very funny to watch. So apparently, I didn't realize it was an annual thing that they did, but we went last year, and my friend who planned it last year did it again this year and invited us to come. Look at this! New flowers! White flowers! How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into flowers. Oh, do they now? Do they now? I don't want any of the purple Pikmin. So get in the back. Because I can make more reds if I need to. I can't make more purples. Look at these boys! Look at him! Pikmin! Oh, he burped. Incredible. A white Pikmin. It is tiny, but looks distinctly swift. Its eyes are an unseemly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Our data record on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented them. Alright, ship, no need to get sassy with me. You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. Yeah, they are little scrawny Pikmin. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. The white Pikmin can dig. That's why I couldn't get the thing that was in that flower pot. The white Pikmin dig. I absolutely did not remember that. I don't remember how to do it, but like this spot says... Oh, here we go. Yeah, there it is. Amazing. The white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Oh, that's a big boy roll of tape. Lots of new mechanics. Heavy Pikmin, strong Pikmin, diggy boys, poison, electric fences. Lots of new stuff. It's good. It's a good iteration on the last game, in my opinion. Again, I know some people didn't like the underground mechanic too much, but it works for me. What is taking you guys so long to get that tape back? Oh shit. No. Stay back so that I can get the nectar. Well, I was just gonna leave and let these guys join up, and now I need to get them to collect that nectar. The super stick textile. They must have just had a hard time getting up that slope or something, because it took them a long time to get up here. There's also a lot of leaves because the white ones are all new. I'm trying to corral them all together so that I don't waste nectar. Oh no, okay, they got it. I was gonna say those purple ones just missed it. Oh, those two did. Alright, no more treasure left here. Oh, one of the white ones missed it too. Damn. Down, down, down we go. Into the hole of mystery. Sub-level 4. New mechanic. Again. Okay, split you folks up. Get you guys together. Alright, so these are poison emitters. And the white ones are immune to poison. So I can take them around and break all the poison jobbies. It's the same with the gates outside that had the purple mist around them. There's just poison emitters hidden inside those, and you can break them, and then anybody can break down those walls. So that's why I needed these folks. Oh, hey. Anyone need some chapstick? Any more poison? Poisson? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, cool. The mushroom is buried in the ground a little bit. Night Lit Balm. Survival ointment. There we go. speedy boys. 2777, the toxic toadstool. All right, that's the last present for this level. Delving deeper into the depths. I don't know if every level has a boss. I don't think the first dungeon had like a true boss, really. I like that. The second one told you, hey, there's like a big monster at the bottom here. So it might do that if there's a boss. Or we're about to find out, and there's going to be one here, because this looks like it might be the final level of this place. Final floor. Is there like a boss or something in here? I don't see one. It doesn't mean there's not one, but it looks like it might just be an item buried in the middle, and this is like a staging, like nectar and stuff in here to help your boys out. Any red potion? No red potion. Well, you three get like your own pools of nectar because that's all we need. Oh god! Oh, it's these guys. Is it just the one? Because that's actually not terrible. It's not the worst thing in the world if it's just the one. No, what are you doing? You purple fuck? Uh-oh. Yeah, I lost some. It happens. There we go. Well done, Captain Olimar. You've defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no, don't tell me. The treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? Sure was, computer. Pick up the pace, folks. We've got Pikmin to rescue. I should have known that there was obviously going to be a boss there. I don't know why I even doubted it. Five-man knapsack. Oh, right. I remember what this is for. This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. Seam test conclusive. Cross-stitching successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press R to take a nap. Yeah, I think you can heal by napping. Also, the Pikmin will carry you. Like in the first game. Alright, I lost a couple there. It wasn't a tragedy. I did that way better than the last boss, and also way better than when I fought those birds in Pikmin 1, so I'm happy with it. A couple of those lost leaves, I think, by being thrown off the bird. And we outcha. Still got a good part of the day left to go take down some of those walls that the white Pikmin can break, or can free up for us to break. Look at this, though. Cash rolling in. 2,887 Pokos. Got all the items. It was a good day. Most good. I do somewhat wish that you came out at the place you went in, but that's all right. Oh, look at that. We still got like more than 3/4 of a day left. Are the white ones? They're small. Can I throw them further? No, they're not yellows. The yellows aren't thrown far because they're small. They're thrown far because they have the like wing ears. Can they not? I thought they could break the poison emitter. Maybe not. Whoop. Maybe they have to break down the wall first. God damn it. There we go. Oh, there's the other part of the atlas. Okay, so that's what I want to get so that I can go to the next area. Because the blues are here. I don't think I can get them yet. I think I need yellow Pikmin before I can break down that electric gate that's in front of them. Now what's over here? There's something up there that I can't see. Oh, I can also use the white Pikmin to dig up that treasure. So I'm actually going to call back like 2 of these so that they can do a little digging. That was more than 2, but okay. Reds, I swear to God, if you try to help with this wall. Louis, stay here with the whites. With the white Pikmin so that you can recall them when they're done. Oh, he's fucking bug. He's killing all of the juicy berries. Oh, that grub is still alive? Gross. How much is it worth? Well, these berries grow back fast, huh? Luckily, I have a bunch of time until the white Pikmin are done that I can collect these things. I didn't realize they grew back so fast. Maybe I just got lucky. The world may never know. Oh wow, they finished. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm not going in there yet because that giant flower monster is over there, but they will start on this wall. And then I'll have everybody come back to help kill that flower monster and get the next part of the atlas so that maybe the next day I want to get that atlas today. So I actually need to be quick. Once they reveal it, I can start throwing other Pikmin there to help dig it up. Well, actually, I'm just gonna let them do that, and then take these guys to go kill the big flower monster. I'll leave these ones to bud and flower, I guess. Multitasking, it's important. Let things just happen while I'm doing other things, you know? I'm ready for this one. It's not going to scare the crap out of me. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill this thing fast without it killing any of my stuff. Actually, I may have only lost one Pikmin there, I think. Putting all these guys on the bridge kind of scares me, but we'll see how that works. What's up here? Frogs. Okay, so I need blues and whites here. So I can't do anything with that yet. I am scared of this bridge. I'm going to call some of you back so that you're not all on there, because they tend to get confused. Boop, 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 boop. Fascinating. This object is highly similar to the one you found in the Valley of Repose. By examining this further, I may be able to extrapolate new planetary data. Thanks, computer. You're almost done. Come on. Oh, they're coming this way anyway. Good. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, they're almost done. Oh my god, they're like freaking out. Look at that. Look at them like bending. There we go. Opening shortcuts. Very important part of these games, if you want to do things in any sort of quick manner. Alright, so I got the atlas. I am unearthing this other part that's over here. I've got Louie and his folks on their thing. Oh, they got it. They just don't have enough people. Wonderful. Please tell me I have enough here. I have a couple purples, so... Oh, it only needs 10. You guys get these. Oh, the wall's done. Perfect. You lot get on this. Switch back to Louie. Call these boys back. I didn't leave anyone behind, did I? Nope. They're all carrying stuff. Alright, so there's... I need purples for this because it's like a weight balance thing. Ooh. The pilgrim bud. Bulb. I don't know why I said bud. Bulb. So yeah, you can like... You need to even it out. So like, the purples make it way easier, and then I can come up here and see what's going on. Oh, new berries. But yeah. So, I don't need to do that right now. Louie can stay over there. Oh, are these guys not gonna make it? They're going very slowly. I just want to get this thing so that I can unlock the next level. Hurry him up. There we go. We got some speedy folks now. We have the geographic projection. This hemisphere, it also contains a hidden microchip. I will attempt to decrypt the stored data. Decoding complete. As I surmised, this chip contains additional topographical data. The data has been input into my databases. I shall name it the survey chart. $30% of debt. Let's go. All right. What? What is this? Olimar, Louis, the sun will be setting soon. Call all of the Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious and therefore dangerous. Load your Pikmin into the onion and yourselves into my hull so we can take refuge in low orbit. Why are you telling me this on day 4? Why? What? Okay, so Olimar has 83 and Louis has 12. Perfect. I should try to get some of these berries, but I'm not gonna. Don't have the time. Let's just get everyone packed up manually. Whites and purples both stay in the ship. And I know it's only 9 seconds away, but I'm gonna go to sunset myself. So on my terms. Hey, 30% of the way paid off our debt. So I think I'm gonna do one more day, and then I have to end stream because I'm gonna have to go make dinner. But if we go into another dungeon, this one day could last a decent amount of time, so we'll see. Hopefully we can eventually come back and help these poor blue Pikmin that have just been having such a hard time the last couple days. Oh, making bank? 884 bucks? Alright, net positive for the day. We did lose a decent amount. Oh no, we only lost 5 to the bird. Oh, that's not bad. Olimar, good work so far. I hereby promote you to assistant manager. Press X to divide up your work, and Y to delegate more to your subordinate. Yeah, I could have already done that, boss. Thanks, though. New area. The perplexing pool. Got a whole bunch of treasures and stuff. Lots of flavor text and stuff that I'm probably not gonna go over. There's a lot of stuff. Do we get? Oh yeah, there's a lot of electric fences. There they are. This is the yellow Pikmin. Hooray! I wonder if white and purple Pikmin are going to be in the next game too. Good morning. The white Pikmin are lodged with the purple ones in my hall. The two types are sleeping well and do not quarrel. I have made them most comfortable. You can call them out. Yeah, I know. On a separate note, be wary of overworking yourself. Taking a break can be courageous too. To retire. Yeah, I just did that yesterday. Thank you though. All right, we're gonna get all of our Pikmin out. Most of our Pikmin out. So we got 68. There we go. All right, a lot of water here. So we can't really do a whole lot until we get blues, and we can't get blues until we get yellows. So priority today, figure out how to unlock the yellow Pikmin. They're right there. Oh, that's actually just right around the corner. Okay. Look at the boys! They're in the tree. Look, off in the distance, wild Pikmin. Can you see them? Captain Olimar. They are yellow Pikmin. You encountered them when you crashed on this planet. Yes, correct? It would be most helpful if they remember you like the red ones did. Yes, most helpful. Oh, I got one of them stupid ass grabby bugs. Oh, I hate those guys. There's a lot of dungeons in this area. I already saw like 2 or 3. Uh-oh. What? I thought I was gonna kill him and he wasn't gonna be able to bounce. Silly me. Can I do something with the dandelions? Nope. Alright, we're gonna go get the yellows. That's priority numero uno. Actually, I guess using purples, excuse me, isn't the best method for this. The method is just throw these up here and then use 2 or 3 to weigh yourselves down. There's probably a better way to do this, but... Anyway. Oh, fuck you. Come on. There we go. Fuck those guys. Oh boy, I need to beat this fire boy. Okay. Fireball orb. Come on, come on, come on. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Alright, it killed a few. All the white Pikmin are now breaking things down. Well, all except for that one, I guess. Leave them alone, you son of a bitch. I don't like this. I forget what the fucking spider web does. I'm about to find out, though. I guess. What is this? A strange mold-like botanical entity has spread across the ground here. Interesting. I am detecting other plant life suffocating beneath it. Okay. Hey, Mr. Fire Guy, can you burn the mold? Did you not? Why are you not attacking me? Oh, it's doing something. Oh, cool. It's making berry bushes grow. Oh, does this lead back to the... Oh, this leads back to the onions. Nice. So once I grow that, I can quickly take these things back to the base. More quickly, at least. While I pump up my yellow numbers a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing a dungeon today, so this might be a quicker day. Oh, these fucking berry bugs. There's so many of them. Get out of here. Oh, it's the purple berries too. New berries. I should make sure that this just goes right back to the end. I don't know if there are any enemies in that direction. Should probably check. Oh, yep, That's what I was afraid of. Well, that one red guy is dead. Sorry, red Pikmin. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh, the berries explode if you don't bring them back quickly enough. Is that what's happening? New berries. I forget what these ones do, actually. I think I'm... Astounding, this ultra purple berry contains an ultra bitter essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me more specimens. Yes, sir. I'm glad I thought to go check on those Pikmin, or else they would have all gotten munched on by those spicy bugs. Well, actually, I'll leave these things here for the yellow Pikmin to pick up. Come to think of it. Oh, actually, though. Well, shit. I don't have any... Oh, my God. I should have left Louie back at the onions. Yellows are electric in this game, not just flying further. The yellow Pikmin have climbed down the tree and are staring in this direction. They appear to like high places and seem to be quite light. They also have very large ears. If I had named them, they would be called ear Pikmin, but I will use the name Olimar gave them. Curious, my static electricity sensors are reacting violently. What could this mean? Alright. Dispatch. Louie, you're going back to the onion with these guys. I'll keep the white ones here. But me and the yellow ones are gonna be back here for a while, so I gotta put some of these guys back. Yeah, I would like some more of those purple berries, but that's okay for now. The priority for the rest of the day is just to pump up my yellow Pikmin numbers. From 5 to as many as I can. You guys stay here just for now. Oh, there's a Pikmin down here? Who's down there? Oh, the one purple one. I'll have to remember him. I won't remember him. I'll try. Actually, will they bring that back? Oh, wait. Hold on. Olimar called these guys back so that they don't accidentally pick that up. Louie's gonna go rescue that purple Pikmin. Alright, so tomorrow we can get, or tomorrow, next stream, since I'm gonna end after this one. Oh, there's actually a couple of purple here. Next stream, we'll be able to go rescue the blue Pikmin, because we'll have the yellows, which is good. And then we'll have all 5 Pikmin types. We don't have a lot of purples and whites, but you don't typically need a lot of them. I mean, I guess the white ones are good to have a lot of, because it lets you break down those poison walls and stuff way more quickly. What is this? Oh, that's Louie. I was like, what the fuck is glowing through the wall there? Added some flowered white Pikmin on there to speed them up a little bit. I guess, yeah, the purples and whites are good to help build up numbers because they don't count towards any specific color. I didn't even think about that. Hold on. I may have just been able to speed this up. I wonder if they're going to default to yellow since it's closer. This one's defaulting to red. So that just tells me there isn't a default. Well, that one's going to yellow now. And I'd imagine if there is at least one yellow on it, it will go to yellow. Alrighty. Bunch of yellows. And maybe once these guys make back, I can see if I can possibly get a couple more purple berries. I don't think I have time. I have like 2 minutes left. But we've made it to more than 50 yellows, so that's good news. I feel like the Pikmin sprout, excuse me, way more quickly than they did in the first game. Okay, so I have 60 Pikmin. Oops. Louie has 4. I'm missing one. Oh shit, it's over here. Well, I was running this way anyway. Alright, these guys have eaten all the are eating all the berries anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Alright. Successful. We got a whole bunch of yellows. And we know where the blues are. We just needed yellows to make it possible. So I'm probably going to go back to that second level. Well, yeah, I need to because most of this level needs blues. So can't really do much of it. Oh, a bit of a remixed version of the original End of Day song. I didn't notice that before. That's nice. Those frogs are scarily close to my ship, and there's a lot of them. Don't know how I feel about that. No worries, Ed. Just finished this day. Didn't get any treasures, but we got a bunch of yellow Pikmin. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a 44 yellow Pikmin. That's good. Oh, we didn't have over 50. We already had some Pikmin out with us. Olimar, terrible news. I thought I went to Happy Hogatate Savings and Loan, but it seems my loan came from the shop next door, all devouring black hole loan sharks. Oops. That doesn't sound good. I wonder if that means we actually do have a time limit. Either way, end of day 5. We got all but the blue Pikmin. But I think we're going to end it there. Thank you for hanging out and watching. Appreciate it. And I'll be back sometime hopefully this week to play some more. We'll see. But yeah, have a nice day. Goodbye.